Alright, our next strap is another Daddario. This one's a polypropylene. It's a 2-inch strap. It's your basic run-of-the-mill strap, except instead of these, like the $6.99 version, this one has what they call planet lock, locking ends. Other than that, it looks to be, like I said, the same. This construction seems to be about the same. Both ends, since it's a plastic connector that it's going on to, the straps can just loop over the plastic connector. It's got a built-in loop, basically. And on the other end, the strap is stitched to itself, just like the other Daddario straps I've looked at so far. And we'll see how that goes. So, alright. I don't like the plastic ends, personally. Let's see how well this works on this other guitar. Not so well, it seems. Well, maybe. Very narrow fit there. And it seems fairly high up. Yeah, this one, I'm really running out of strap here. So this, I guess they're using less strap. I don't remember the other Daddarios being quite like this. But yeah, I'm not getting as much strap material, it doesn't seem. Yeah, the polypropylenes do tend to slip a little bit more, and I really do not have a lot of confidence in this, this mechanism doesn't seem like something that I would be able to depend on like I would want to. It's a nice idea, and it might work for some folks, and it might work for some circumstances. But I'm not all that impressed with this. Still liking the $14.99 Daddario cotton, or the propylene, and the Ernie Ball and Levy's polypropylene straps were also nice as well. So we'll take a look at some more straps. All right, the next strap is by Gibson. This one also has a lot of packaging, kind of like the Fender did. Feels like the leather ends are pretty thin. I don't know if they're substantially thinner than the rest, but they feel less stiff. Feel a little cheaper. Stitching kind of uneven across this end. Yeah, very crooked line across it, and it's single stitching on this end, but it's reinforced pretty well on the end with the Gibson logo. Got a lightning bolt on it, so got a little bit of style to it. This was, I believe, the least expensive Gibson strap. Didn't find any information specifying a material. It feels more like a seatbelt material than your typical polypropylene. It's kind of got almost a herringbone type pattern, a wide herringbone, as opposed to the traditional look of a woven strap. So it feels rather slick. That was one of the things I was beginning to like about cotton straps. Oh, I didn't hold on to it real. Is that they seem to stay in place. Yeah, these ends don't seem to be terribly high quality. All right. Well, it actually doesn't seem to be wanting to move. Okay, so it's doing its job of holding pretty well. Doesn't feel particularly more comfortable than the polypropylene straps that I've used. Definitely doesn't feel better than the cotton straps, but it's not bad. Wow, that comes off really easy. The leather ends seem kinda insufficient to me, and for $17.99 to have the first ends that I'm particularly concerned about. If you got to have that lightning bolt, I guess this may be the way to go. But for anything else, not terribly impressed with this. It seems like the slits are rather long. That might be part of why it's so easy to come off. And I guess the more worn and supple the leather gets, the more pronounced that'll be. So yeah, this seems like it might have the least lifespan. Not wildly impressed with this. It is kind of a neat fabric because it feels somehow stronger, but lighter than the polypros. So I mean, it is kind of a seatbelty sort of thing. So that's cool. But other than that, not wildly impressed with this. But again, the problems that I have with it are not red alert, do not buy kind of problems. So certainly not an advise against. I just can't go. I like other straps that I've tested so far in this better than this. So overall, as a go-to strap. Anyway, on to the next strap. All right, on to the next strap. This is another Ernie Ball strap. This one is again a standard 2-inch strap. Seems to be about the same basic kind of construction as the other. It is essentially a polypropylene strap. This one's made in Canada. It's a $19.99 price on this one. Seems to be fairly thick leather ends. Yeah, I think these may be a little bit thicker than the other Ernie Ball ends. They're almost as thick as that old strap that I have that I was comparing things to. So good start so far with that. So this one actually seems like it's got a lot more grip as a result. Other users may experience a little bit something a little bit different, depending on how much, how far out they let the strap compared to how I have it. Seems to be pretty secure, but not too terribly difficult to get on and off. We'll try it on these smaller strap buttons here, and yeah, I've really got to pull, but there it goes. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. I'm not crazy about this one because of the price. It seems like it's like you're paying for the design, and the design doesn't appeal to me all that much. And I did go through all of the ones that they had at this price point with all these designs, and this was the one I won't say I liked the most. I'll say I thought I could tolerate the most, and it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's still not really my thing. It's not my style. But it's not bad. It's not terrible. The leather ends do seem to be a little thicker than everything else that I've encountered. So there's that. Other than that, though, nothing substantial to report with this one. I'm still leaning towards that $14.99 Daddario cotton strap for me personally, or the polypropylene bottom three, the lowest three. Any of those are still my kind of my personal choices out of all these so far. And then we'll go on. We'll look at the next strap. All right, our next strap is made by Dunlop. This is 1999, just like the last one. This one is also 1999. You're definitely paying for the design and for the name. This is a Hendrix model, licensed with the logo and all that. So there's definitely a little bit more that you're paying for that. It's a very big. Everything feels substantial. There's a lot to it, but like I say, it does feel substantial. It feels like it's like the Ernie Ball, like a polypropylene with the jacquard upper woven layer. It's very soft. That's not too bad. All right. Yeah, that feels pretty comfortable. It feels like it doesn't want to move at all. It's a very soft strap. The leather ends. There's a lot of leather there. It feels like there's maybe more than it needs. I'm not sure if that's ultimately going to be a good thing or a bad thing. It does seem like they kind of cut some corners though on workmanship. Relative to the others, I can't say that this is going to be something that's going to cause early demise. This one does feel very comfortable. I do like it. It probably will stay on this guitar. Don't know that I would recommend it for anything beyond the idea of having a Hendrix strap on a Hendrix model guitar to kind of complete the picture. Yeah. I like it. It's like I say, it's not what I would consider the best all around strap, but I do like it. I think it probably will stay on the strap, on the Hendrix strap, when all this is said and done. But can't say that it beats out the other straps that I've favored so far. The Daddario cotton, and then the polypropylene, the Ernie Ball polypropylene, and the Levy's polypropylene. But I can't say it's got its pros and its cons. So I'll leave it at that with this one and go on to the next strap. All right, here we are, strap number 12. This is the end of the dozen here. This is the most expensive one. This one's $30. This is marketed as Walrus Audio, and it's got a Walrus Audio logo on it. I believe they make pedals, things like that. But this is also branded Daddario. It's a Daddario strap. It is described as seatbelt material, and it's also it's called an auto lock feature. It's a Ned Steinberger design. It's a strap lock mechanism. Very soft, very soft and comfortable material. Very thick. It's a 2-inch. It seems like it'll do pretty well if it stays in place. It does seem quite slick. But we'll see how well it stays in place and how well these auto lock mechanisms work, and go from there. I'm just supposed to pop it on like that. Yeah, look at that. And it flops around. Like I said, not crazy about that. It does seem like it's a lot less likely to touch the guitar than the other one. The other one seemed to be kind of, especially on this guitar, it was just all interfering with the instrument. The plastic piece that was connecting on, that was doing the locking onto the button. Yeah, it's one. There's plastic rubbing against the body here. I'm not. It feels like it. Maybe it's not. Yeah. It doesn't make me feel terribly secure and terribly confident in the long-term effects on the finish. If it's a guitar that I don't care about the finish, that's one thing. So it does. Yeah, it's fairly comfortable. The softness goes a long way. It feels very securely in place. I am going to have a little bit of a. Okay, I'm not going to be able to really use this properly. I'm going to have to have the strap flip around in order to, properly put this one on. And no good with this one. And that's just because of the fact that the strap button is on the back of the guitar, and you've got to be able to put it around. You just can't do that with the way this strap lock mechanism goes over the top of the button. It has to go over the top that way. I can't go over the top from the top of this. I've got to have it go the other way. So far I'm leaning towards that $14.99 cotton Daddario, and then the $5.99 Levy's Polypro, the $6.99 Ernie Ball, and $6.99 Daddario Polypros. Those are the winners in my book. All right, so the bonus strap that we're going to take a look at today, it's a DiMarzio clip lock strap, and so this is one that you have to install onto your guitar. You don't just take it on and off like a regular strap. You have to take the strap buttons off of your guitar. So I've already done that with this instrument. This is a cotton 2-inch clip lock strap. It was $23.99 at Sweetwater. I can't remember if the Polypro version of this, they didn't have it in stock, and so I went with the cotton. I'm kind of glad I did now, because I'm liking the cotton strap in the other dozen that we've already looked at. The workmanship on this seems to be pretty good. It's got the these I forget what kind of connectors these are called. Maybe clip lock is what they're called. But these are common in like luggage straps and things like that. Various little car seat type things. Lots of different things where you might need to secure something. A very secure attachment. A lot of plastic, but so that means there's this one end of the strap that's connected to the guitar. So I'm not a fan of having plastic rubbing against the guitar. This is also a little bit of a beat up guitar, so if I have some plastic knocking against it, I'm not terribly worried. But the strap connection, the way it meets the guitar is very secure. It doesn't move around, so I don't have, and I've got the felt pieces that were under the strap buttons that came with the guitar that were originally on this guitar. They're on there as well, so there's a little bit of protection. Not that it makes a big difference, but that's something that even if this was a nice finished guitar, I would probably still be able to be comfortable putting this on. So that's a good thing. And these cotton straps are I can't say that would be the case for every single cotton strap, but there have been a couple that I've tried that have been a little bit softer, and with just the brief moment that I've experienced them, to feel like they're already a little bit softer than what I had been experiencing. That's good. That's really good. I'm excited about playing standing up with a cotton strap for a while now, and not being as fatigued or as we'll see. I'm excited that that will be the case. I'm hopeful that that will be the case. But so yeah, I'm a fan of this. This is good. This is definitely going to stay on my Ibanez. I would recommend it to anybody that's got an Ibanez that wants to have this kind of a strap. So not necessarily the most practical thing, but it is a good strap. It does seem to function really well. Definitely very comfortable, stays in place, feels very good. So definitely keeping this one. But for recommendations on your ordinary everyday straps, just check back at the previous portion of this video, and you get all my recommendations, everything I found in a variety of $30 and under straps. So thanks for watching, I appreciate it, and tune in for some more tips and tricks and all of that in the future, and good luck with your playing. Hey, it's Steven. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found it helpful, if it was something that was beneficial for you, I hope you'll go and check out my website, stevensguitarlessons.com, and that's StephenGuitarlessons.com. You can find out all about my guitar lessons program there, and a lot about me as well. And if you found that it was too simple or too basic, it was covering topics that were too simple or too advanced, definitely check out some of my other videos. I do cover a range of skill levels and topics and concepts, and hopefully there's something there to your liking. If so, or if not, whatever, you can feel free to send me a message. You can contact me through the website, and I hope to hear from you, and I hope to see you again for my tip, trick, or lick of the week. Thanks a lot, and again, this is Steven from StevensGuitarLessons.com.